Bartholomew Kuma was born on the island of Rusukaina. He was a human like no other, a man of great will, intellect, and strength. But there was something more to him. He was born into slavery, a life that would shape the entirety of his existence. Kuma's childhood was marked by hardship. He was taken from his family and forced into servitude by the tyrannical rulers of the island. For many years, he lived a life of oppression, without hope. Yet, even in such dire circumstances, Kuma never lost his spirit. Instead, his will grew stronger. As he grew older, Kuma became a symbol of hope for others in the same plight. His skills as a fighter began to develop, and his strength became legendary. But it wasn't just physical power that set him apart. His intelligence and ability to strategize made him an invaluable ally in the fight for freedom. Kuma's reputation soon reached the ears of the Revolutionary Army. They saw in him not only a powerful warrior, but someone with the heart of a true leader, someone who could bring about change. After joining the revolutionaries, Kuma found a purpose greater than any he had ever known: to fight against the oppressive world government. But the Revolutionary Army had its enemies, and soon, Kuma's life would take a devastating turn. The world government, in an effort to eliminate any threat, sought to turn Kuma into a weapon. But this weapon would not be a simple soldier. Kuma was chosen to become something more, something far worse. Kuma was forced into a decision no man should ever have to make: to sacrifice his very humanity to protect those he loved. The transformation began as he was turned into a pacifista, a weapon of mass destruction, a machine that would do the bidding of the world government without question. His body was altered, his mind was wiped, but his soul was never fully gone. Now a weapon of destruction, Kuma no longer had control over his own actions. The man who had fought for freedom was now reduced to a mere tool of the world government. But even in his new form, Kuma retained fragments of his former self. His will was still strong, his loyalty to the Revolutionary Army was unwavering. His heart, though locked away, was not completely extinguished. Despite the torment of his transformation, Kuma never stopped fighting for the freedom of others. In secret, he aided the Revolutionary Army in ways that only he could. Even as a pacifista, he found ways to preserve his humanity, to continue helping those who needed it most, even if it meant enduring unimaginable pain. But Kuma's journey did not end there. As time passed, his body was slowly worn down by the demands of his new role. He became more machine than man. And yet, he still retained a flicker of his old self. Kuma's sacrifice was not just physical, it was emotional, psychological. He had lost everything: his freedom, his humanity, and even the people he loved. But Kuma's actions did not go unnoticed. His sacrifice inspired others. The Revolutionary Army, and even the people of the world, began to see him as more than just a machine. He became a symbol of resistance, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the will to fight for freedom could never truly be extinguished. In the end, Kuma's legacy was one of resilience, of sacrifice, and of unwavering loyalty to his ideals. His story is not one of triumph, but of the courage to continue fighting, even when everything seems lost. Bartholomew Kuma was more than just a warrior. He was a symbol of what his journey is one of the most heartbreaking in One Piece. For the greater good. From a slave to a warrior, and then to a machine, his story is a testament to the cost of fighting for freedom. A tragic hero whose sacrifices will not be forgotten.